Naruto Shippuden. See what I did there? Easily my favorite anime by a landslide. Now, don't be mistaken, this does not mean I think it's the best I've seen. I've been a Naruto fan since I was a kid up until now. The nostalgic history I have of Naruto, the obsession to keep liking the anime even despite it being finished for the past 4 years, is mostly why I consider it my favorite. Now, I have a question for you guys. Would you be surprised if I were to say I was a Sasuke fanboy? No? Cool. Sasuke Uchiha is by far my favorite anime character, and again, nostalgic reasons do play a part in that. If Sasuke were to die in Boruto, the same disrespectful way Jiraiya went out, I'd probably lose my shit. One of the coolest things about Sasuke to me is his Mangekyo Sharingan abilities. I think I'm the only person to say this, but I feel like Amaterasu, or Infernal Flame Control, is highly underrated and was never utilized to its full potential, which made Sasuke seem weaker than he actually was. Now I know you guys came for the gameplay, so let's get right into the video. Okay, now the first matchup is up against a Sasuke, and I feel like I should say the two games showcased for this video are going to be very sloppy. And that's mostly because ever since the release of Shinobi Striker, I've barely even touched Storm 4, which is why I'm not really facing the best opponent. I'm also trash myself, don't get me wrong, but over time I should pick myself back up again and be able to handle playing harder opponents. Since I've come back into this game, I think the biggest problem I have is trying to get used to playing under fast pressure. Like if your opponents are rushing you and you end up wasting a few subs, I'll typically panic and start spamming a bit or continue to waste more subs, which is a big problem. Luckily for me, this guy is worse when it comes to wasting subs, and there are a lot of times where he isn't really pushing and instead letting me build up my chakra or my substitution. But like I said, eventually I will start playing harder opponents. Now there are a couple things I do want to discuss regarding EMS Sasuke. How do you guys feel about his abilities? Do you think they are fairly showcased in the anime? Because I sure as hell don't. Amaterasu, in my opinion, honestly didn't seem that powerful. A was able to withstand it despite it burning up his arm. There was this one ninja near the end of Naruto Shippuden whose leg got caught by the flames of Amaterasu, yet he takes it as if it's like regular fire. If I'm not mistaken, the flames are supposed to be as hot or a bit less hotter than the sun. I'm pretty sure your body would immediately disintegrate if it were to come in contact with the sun. I guess it is an anime at the end of the day. This shit ain't real, so it probably doesn't matter as much. But I mean, if the fact is that if it does generate heat as powerful as the sun, then it should probably act like it. Another thing that is fairly obvious but funny to me is that even though Sasuke obtained his EMS around the same time Naruto got his KCM2, Naruto was still way stronger than Sasuke at that point. And no, I'm not saying Sasuke was weak at all, it's just that Naruto was that strong. I think EMS Sasuke matched up more to KCM1 Naruto. Hell, I've even seen people say Sage Mode Naruto could beat EMS Sasuke. And I thought I was dreaming because there is nothing Sage Mode Naruto could do that could beat EMS Sasuke. Ascent Shuriken, being his strongest move, isn't even enough to take down a full body Susanoo. But I do think he fairly scales to KCM1. Now after this match, he does ask for a rematch and I give it to him because I figured this wasn't his go-to team, which I did end up being right about because he does in fact put up a better fight in the second match. I'll stop the commentary for now and let you guys enjoy the rest of the fight.
change the structure.
So like I said, the second match is a bit more interesting. He is using regular Minato, which in my opinion is better than the Sasuke he was using, and his supports are also better than his previous one. But I did question why he was using Jiraiya though. From my memory, I don't think Jiraiya ever landed a hit on me this entire match. It would have made more sense to go with Naruto. His animation is quicker, but nonetheless, this match was really fun to play. Now, the final question I have for you guys regarding EMS Sasuke is, who would you take in a battle to the death between EMS Sasuke and a healthy Itachi? I love Sasuke, but I feel like Itachi's got this in the bag. The upside for Sasuke that I will say is that as long as he's got the chakra, he doesn't have to worry about overusing the Susanoo or the Amaterasu. But Itachi is just way too tactical and skilled to lose to this version of Sasuke. Rinnegan Sasuke? Yeah. Okay, maybe. But in this case, Itachi would definitely be able to handle Sasuke at the current stage he was at. Alright, I'm gonna head out. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the final fight, then I'll come back to end off the video. And those are today's matches. I know this might not have been the live commentary you guys were expecting, but I mean, let's be honest. The game has been out for 4 years. So many YouTubers have already covered the depths of the game. And I didn't want to follow exactly off of others' footsteps. I wanted to be a little creative. So with that being said, I'm probably going to continue this format of editing for the rest of the series. I'll bring in 2 matches of Storm 4 and commentate over them so that the commentary is actually decent and not flustered. And I also want to add in my own little thing by discussing the actual character I'm playing, right? Whether it's their impact to the story, their abilities, doesn't really matter. I just feel like it seems more professional that way instead of attempting to do something I'm not really good at. If you made it all the way until the end of the video, I do give you my thanks. And if you enjoyed it, I'd very much appreciate a like. If there's any other characters you want me to showcase and break down, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. This has been your boy Chosen, and I'll catch you on the next one.